In this lesson, I would like to talk about Vray layers, photorealism, and layers in general. They are the key to a good quality render. Every interior designer is aiming to obtain photorealism in his renders, and of course is seeking what I call commercial result. And by the way, it's not a mercantile way of thinking, although your work has to be rewarded. I would say this is the level when your images look good enough, at least so your client is ready to pay for them. That's why if we would talk about how to obtain that photorealism, this would be a technical question. I also call this brushes, as this is the way that Vray is just a brush, a very advanced one, but it's just a brush. We must understand how to use it properly, we must understand its features, and if you will understand the main concepts, how it works, or should I say how it is drawing, and what you're obtaining by using this big list of numbers, you will get very quickly to the stage of that desired photorealism. First of all, let's point out a thing. Photorealism, it's about layers. And by layers, I mean not only layers like in Photoshop, although they are also present here in Vray in this panel. I'll get to them soon. By layers, I mean things that are added as you improve in interior design, step by step as you understand how to combine different features, in our case Vray features, although this is only, as I said, a brush. These Vray layers, we will get to them as we proceed with this course. They are also a big part of that photorealism. And mainly details. Yes, details of how those objects that you are using in your scene look in real life. Some do use professional 3D models, but keep in mind those models were copied using real references. And by the way, how good they were represented, your level of photorealism grows in your image. And a few more words on details. If you model especially furniture, sometimes maybe parts of interior, for example as a ceiling, including how you are installing your lights, it's very easy to say if the work was done by a specialist or by a beginner. If you will install your lights as a designer that understands the whole process from the phase where cables are set up to the point where all the process is finished, when your interior is ready for your client to live there, you will start to feel as well the Vray features that have to be applied, and although there are some numbers that you can use as templates, you will start to feel how much or less you need to input. And that intensity will be brought to a real one using your perception. If it will be too low or too high, your eyes will start to feel that instantly. Keep in mind you'll have Vray physical cameras that you will use to balance your light in your scene. Spaces are different, lights are set in different ways, you'll not be able to stick to fixed numbers as templates. You'll have to start to feel those Vray features. Only then you will begin to obtain photorealism in your images. Same thing about furniture. One of the first things that I look at when I try to appreciate someone else's work is the furniture. The kitchen that is present in any interior is talking loud about your interior design level. This is like a test on proportion and understanding the details. Interior designers that understand the furniture and the way how a kitchen is installed are seen instantly. Usually most of them even worked with furniture. I do consider them specialists in interior design, as they apply their practice and experience in their works. That's the level when the photorealism begins to appear in your image. That furniture is a very good copy of a real reference. That's when realism enters your image, even if sometimes some features are a bit not perfect. The shape, the proportion, details are adding a lot to that render. This is not a Vray layer, but I do consider that also a layer of experience. Here starts professional interior design. We will get soon to this panel. I would like to talk about it using examples. First, we need to go from general things to details.